Hello, this is Up Trail 71, and it's another long cold winter up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We just got 2 feet of nice fresh snow within the last week, so I decided to go out and do some snowshoeing. And I'm going to give you a few tips on how I keep my feet warmer for in the winter time. And my first tip is, if you're hiking through deep snow like I am right now, is to use snowshoes. They'll help keep your feet a lot drier. Now let's go inside where it's a lot warmer, and I'll show you a few tips how to keep your feet drier and warmer when hiking in the winter. Now I'm in a nice warm place. Now let's take a look at some of the boots I use. I have 3 different types. I use my regular hiking boots. They're good for a couple of inches of snow. Now if I start backpacking in the winter, where it's about maybe 8 or 10 inches of snow, I'll go with boots like this. These are actually the boots I use most often. Now if I start getting a lot of snow, like you saw me hiking outside with snowshoes today, I'll use boots with higher tops like this. And the price ranges, they're all anywhere from $35 to $120. And now let's take a look at socks I use. My first layer will be just regular athletic socks. Socks like I use in the summer a lot. Then I'll layer it with these wool socks. I always use good quality wool socks. And then gaiters is another thing you can use. And it helps a lot for keeping snow from getting into your boots. These are just some 3-season gaiters. I would recommend winter ones. And one negative about these gaiters is that they have zippers on them. And the zippers sometimes in winter will actually freeze. They'll get ice on them and they make it very hard to open. So if you can find Velcro or ones with snaps, that would be better. And then another thing for helping to keep your feet warmer, just use this windshield reflector and cut out something like this for your feet. Just trace it out, cut it, lay it in the bottom of your boot, and it actually reflects heat. So it does help. It might move around a little bit when you're hiking, but usually what I do is I wait until I get to camp, and you're mostly just standing around, so I'll just slip these in my boot, and it really does help. And of course, a lot of people use bread bags. I've done that in the past, and it does work alright. And once I forgot to take these on a winter trip with me, and my boots were froze and had some snow in them. And when I ended up doing it, I found 2 Ziploc bags inside of my pack. That worked really good. And now I take a couple extra Ziploc bags for every trip for the winter. So you just place it on your foot like this, and you can actually zip it up part way. It holds nice and tight, it works very good. Now for getting out of my hammock in the morning, I like standing on this sit pad, this folding sit pad from Dutch. Of course any sit pad will work. It keeps your feet drier and nice and warm while you're getting your boots on. They also make foot warmers, something like these hot hands. And in my top quilt at night, when my feet start getting a little cold, I may just use one of these hot hands, throw it on the foot end, and it'll help keep your feet warmer. Or you can purchase some down booties. Those usually run around $60, $70. So I hope these few tips may have helped you. And thanks for watching Up Trail 71.